result here. New camera! And I can see myself again. It's a horrible sight. And I really need to dye my hair because my roots are coming through. Plenty of time for that. Anyway, this video, what is this video about? This video is, of course, the pre-AA ramble. Many people have done them. And now, because I don't like to be left out of the crowd, I shall do one as well. We are now coming up very close to it. You know, I am thinking I really should get my tickets printed. That's a thought that's actually just occurred to me this second. I really should print my boat tickets. Obviously, I'm driving over. I'm coming over on the Wednesday evening, so I will be in Birmingham about 4 AM Thursday morning. Do the McDonald's still open at that time? I'll eat breakfast. So I'll be there on the Thursday. And I'll be there until the Monday, whatever time I decide that I'm going to go to my mother's on the Monday. And I'm really, really getting psyched for it now. I cannot wait for it. Obviously, one of the videos that I've seen that has come up is the big man himself, Dodie, has put up something saying your hopes and fears for the convention. I only really have one big hope, and that's to see a lot of my friends that I haven't seen, namely because I moved country, that I haven't seen in a year. So I've seen Billy and Jamie since I was last over, but that's about it. So Matt, George, Rob, Will, Izza, Tori, Razatron, Andy, Matt. I suppose even Chris needs a mention. Bless you, dog. All those people, so many great friends that I have at the convention. Mark, another one. I'm going to be doing that the whole way through the video, just dropping names. All those people that really help make the convention what the convention is, and all that. They're the one. That's my real hope, to see them, to get absolutely drunk with them, which is probably going to happen. Though so many times last year, I didn't stop drinking, but I didn't get drunk. And I had that one at AA 2010. And because I know myself and Grimlock, King Grimmy, we were chatting about that, saying, you know what, we've been drinking all day, but I don't feel drunk. 2011, I got very drunk. Myself and Matt, thanks for that, mate, needed it. Got very drunk at that convention. But there we go. So yes, we're all, that is my biggest one. Fears, I don't have any. Apart from, crashing my car on the way there. Don't worry, I won't crash my car on the way there. Some of you sat there thinking, oh, feck, he's going to make it. But there we go. Yes, I have no fears for AA. At this stage, this is my 6th AA in a row. At this stage, it's becoming old hat. A really comfy, well-worn old hat. But, aside from the program plans, there's not a huge amount of surprises. But then in saying that, there's enough of us that there will always be surprises. So it's going to be good. That's my biggest hope. I can't wait to get over and see everybody, and then go see my family as well, and some of my other friends who won't be at the convention. Because obviously, I haven't seen them in a year. I haven't seen my nephew, my sister, my brother, or my mother in a year. In a year, not since my grandmother died. So just over a year. So that's going to be good, very good as well. The pup's going to be well taken care of. I've got a couple of good friends house sitting for me on that regard, so that's sorted. One of the other videos that's come up over YouTube, and I'll combine them all into one, is new people coming to AA. Now, whilst I only a blind person wouldn't say that there are not established groups at AA, there are. You're talking about people who, for the most part, have been friends now for years. We've been coming to this convention for a long time. There's people, there's people whose groups that I'm now in that have been friends longer than I've known them. So there are groups at AA, but none of us are closed off. There's not one of us that will turn and say, well, you can't be in our group because you're not a YouTube reviewer. We're not a club. If you see people that you recognise, and that is how you started. That is how I think a lot of us started, is we saw people we recognised off YouTube. And that is how I made some great friends. That's how I made friends like Kal Prime, Cobra Commander, Time Lord. Deprez isn't on YouTube, and, well, let's face it, he's just my whipping boy. But there we go. So many great people, so many great names that I know from YouTube who are now real friends, who You know, despite the fact I haven't spoken to them in so long, you know, I still class as some of my closest friends. That is how we met people. My first AA, 2008, Jamie, a day, you know who I mean. He was the first person who knew me off YouTube. I wasn't there 10 minutes. And he's standing outside the Clouding Suites waiting, do I go in yet? Can I go in yet? And Jamie comes up and talks to me and goes, you're Silverbolt off YouTube. Yes, I am. And that was set a pattern, you know, going down the line. So, you know, none of us are closed off. Okay, if you come jumping up to our tables when we're in the middle of the breakfast going, oh my God! Yeah, we're probably not going to like you very much. But that's understandable. You know, but if you see us sitting down having a drink, by all means, come over, join in the conversation. Don't derail it, as one person has been wanting to do on several occasions. You know, don't come in and sit down and go, well, I want to talk about this. Yeah, that's not going to win you a lot of popularity votes. But by all means, come over, sit down, introduce yourself, talk to us. You know, we don't bite. Well, I do, but you're all blokes, so that's not going to happen. So, you know, come over, talk to us. None of us are horrible. You know, none of us are not going to say, well, we don't want to talk to you, we don't know you, you're not in our club, go away. None of us are going to do it. And frankly, if any one of us did do that, we'd all fucking hound him for it, and we wouldn't want to know him for that reason anyway. So if you're new, I can understand, you know, it's 600 people, and it's an established convention, but part of the appeal of AA is its social aspect, and massive part of the appeal of AA is its social. Look at the success of the meetups that has, apart from it's the people who are at AA, has nothing to do with AA. You know, look how successful they are. And, you know, so definitely come up and talk to us and speak to us and say hello. You don't have to feel that you're going to embarrass yourself. Trust me, we'll be doing enough embarrassing for everybody. It's what we do. It's fun. You know, come in, join in. Don't be scared. There's enough there that'll horrify you, but you don't have to be scared. We're really quite nice. I mean it. No, we are. You know, meeting new people, it's all part of the appeal. It's all part of the charm. It's all part of the fun of Auto Assembly. So definitely come up and give us a chat. And it feels really weird doing it in the camera like this. I don't quite know why. As you can see, I'm getting giddy. I'm really looking forward to the convention. It's gonna be a riot. Which brings me on to my next point. What types of plastic crack am I looking for at the convention? Nothing by Hasbro. Oh, except for maybe Rastamich Red Alert. If I can pick him up. See, this Prowl isn't gonna be out yet. No, well, I can wait a couple of months. It gives me time to save up some money. A lot of what I'm going to be looking for is going to be third party, which is strange because apart from Hercules, you know, the big Devastator, who I should have bought ages ago, but never mind. A lot of it I've already got pre-ordered, ready for me. Like Fans Project Smart Robin, Hexatron, the first two parts to I can't remember which fucking Predator King I'm getting. Mastermind Creations Predator King, seeing as we've now got 3 of the buggers at least. You know, I've got them already ordered. And I know the last time, the thing I spent the most money on was t-shirts. You know, the Megatron t-shirt, the Optimus Prime who does bear a striking resemblance to Star Saber, but there we go. The Green Lantern t-shirt. A lot of what I spent on was t-shirts. Excuse me. Oh no, what I did buy as well was last year's A was one of those Target masters that looked like Hot Rod and Starscream, and they were crap, and I threw them away because they were ugly. But there we go. So yeah, there's not an awful lot that I'm really looking out for. Anything, you know, really fancy takes my eye, I'll be picking it up. But other than that, I'll spend most of it on food and beer. But there we go. So I'll bring that up. That was something that if you didn't see it on the Auto Assembly Facebook page or the Auto Assembly website, shame on you. Is we have Swerve's Bar at the convention, which is going to be serving slightly more affordable food. However, I will say this: if you're stopping at the hotel, stock up on breakfast. Seriously, I must have had in the space of an hour. You know, I must have had 3 breakfasts. I'd have, well, the rasher, the sausage, the pudding, the hash browns, and all that. And then I went back for, like, you know, chocolate croissants buns and croissants and cereal and yogurt and granola and things like that, and that just did me for the whole day until it came for dinner time. Sod lunch, breakfast and lunch in one go, done. Yeah, so there's going to be more affordable food. If you really want to leave the hotel, there is a Wetherspoons in the airport, but again, that's more expensive. Obviously, some people are going to have cars there. I'll have my car there. So if anyone wants to go out and if I'm in the mood to do it and I haven't had a drink, because I will not drink and drive under any if I've had so much as a sip, I won't get in my car. So that's not going to happen. And seeing as the amount that I'm probably going to be drinking, I won't be driving it anywhere. So if anyone wants to go into Birmingham or whatever, but it's a bit of a trek, you're probably better off going to Solihull. Oh no, Solihull's full of snobs. So you're going to have the option for food. Alcohol, of course, is always going to be a bit more expensive, but there we go. What can you do? But yes, AA is just around the corner. It's coming up. It's going to be really, really good. I look forward to it, and I look forward to seeing every single one of you there. As I said, by all means, come up and say hello. We don't mind. I don't mind. We like it. We like meeting new people. It's part of it. You're coming together in a common interest. That's not really shared in those sort of numbers. And AA is, to those of you, I will say, to those of you who have also been to other kind of conventions, if any of you have been to the big conventions like Comic-Con or BotCon or anything like that, AA is very, very, very different. People are a lot more personable. There's no security lines. The guests don't spend 20 minutes talking and then piss off for 4 hours like they do at Memorabilia. It's a very, very different kind of convention. It's a very social convention, and the guys on the committee have done, as always, a top-notch job making sure that this year is going to be just as good, if not better, than every other year. In case I don't get the chance to say it beforehand, and if I don't see it at the convention, because I'll be all off around the place, Simon Plume, Billy Edwards, Adam Slater, Adam White, everyone on the committee, top-notch guys, top-notch. But I love you anyway. But yes, that's all I got to say for the moment. You'd better all